I think it was a masterful speech. I think the governor hit all the right points with regards to the budget. We have made some very painful and difficult decisions the past few years. We find ourselves now with the coffers no longer in negative numbers, and we have to be watchful, stewards of the taxpayer money. So we need to look at investing in long-term, projects that will reap gargantuan benefits for California: education, higher education, creating a class of folks who will contribute as taxpayers to the growth of the state of California. But overall, I think it was a very masterful speech. It was very well delivered, and I tip my hat off to the governor. I think that a weighted formula system it's a new distribution of resources, and I think that when there's change, it always brings a little sense of uncertainty to folks, all over the state of California. But I think it's a good thing, because what you're doing is you're investing dollars where they're needed most. You're trying to make sure that kids, regardless of who they are, regardless of where they come from, regardless of the difficulties that they challenge, that they have a real opportunity to succeed. And if they can succeed and go on to higher education or a good vocational paying job, then they can become contributors to the state of California. And those have very long-term strategic consequences for the state. Do we want to invest our resources in children, in students who will create long-lasting benefits for California, or do we not invest in those dollars and create a class of kids who end up in our correctional facilities, where taxpayers have to foot the bill? So it's gutsy, it's courageous, but it's the right thing to do. Because if we equal, in this case, distribution of dollars for our public schools locks in the current status quo, and we don't want the status quo.